to Abrix, and today this is the most exciting MOC I have ever brought to my channel, and I am serious. The most exciting MOC I have ever built. And this took me weeks to build, kind of because I put it on delays, and then I had to do other things, and I was working on other MOCs, and I had to take breaks, but it's finally done. I'm hoping this is a two-part series, because I'm not sure how long it's going to take to film. This is my biggest MOC I've ever made for my channel and in real life. Like, all around, this is probably my biggest MOC. Now, it's not necessarily big by pieces. I'm sure I've actually made MOCs that have way more pieces than this set, which, unfortunately, because I don't design my MOCs digitally, before I build them, I have no idea what the piece count, but you can bet it's over 100. I mean, could it be 1,000 pieces? Maybe 1,000 pieces? I think it's stretching it, though. I'm honestly thinking that is stretching it, but man, this is just awesome. I'm just so excited. Now, first off, I'm going to show you a close, in-depth look at the town with the minifigures displayed. Then I'm going to show you each individual minifigure. I think I'll do the first two buildings, and then see where I go. If the video is long enough, I'll end it there, and then pick off with the next three buildings. Second thing, what are each of the buildings? The first is a bank. This is actually based off of the LEGO set, the actual three-story, is it 3 stories? Yeah, I think it's 3 stories. Actually, I'm wrong. Sorry about that. This is the first one is the bank, based off of the LEGO set 10251. 10251 brick bank. It's sort of the width of the bank and kind of the depth. It's not the exact depth, but it's close enough to it. That's the first building. The second building is an ice cream shop. That's pure custom. The middle is actually a Chinese restaurant. That's one of my favorites. The fourth building is construction. The design of that building is also based off of another LEGO Creative building. It's an older one. Sorry, the fourth building is based off of the pet shop LEGO set 70218. It is based off of that set, the one I just mentioned. It's based off of that building there. Like the front of it. And I think it's really cool. Kind of have like it under construction. So I just like that. It's really cool. Of course, you have the crane in the background. And yeah. And the fifth and final shop is another one of my pure custom. Because the bank is kind of based off of the original brick bank set, along with the construction site. The fifth building is a LEGO store. And yeah, I think it's really cool. I've added some good interior, and I've got some kind of nice story behind it. Let me remove my Kindle and want to show off more of the interior, more of like the street itself, from the view of the ground, view from the people. Here's the front look of the bank. Got some guy walking in. This is really cool. I love first perspective here. Here we have like a security guard or like just the police officer. What do you call them at the mall? I guess we can call them security guards at a mall. It's basically what he is, except he's on a street. There we have a light pole. And there we have Batman. Oh, a little hard to see him. Let me get my lamp. Sorry about this. There we go. We've got Batman there. Wonder what he's doing. Here we have the front of the Chinese restaurant. Looks like something's going on in there. Here we have the construction site. I see a couple of workers are about to go on break, going over to the ice cream shop. There we have the front of the construction site. And here we have the LEGO store. Really cool and really awesome. Now let me give you, I was going to save this, but I think I will tell it now, the story of like what's going on like in the city. Fixing the light there. First off, why is there a Ahsoka Tano running on a LEGO building? Could that be like decoration? No, she's actually chasing a prisoner. The prisoner here, who's trying to break into the bank. So that's really cool. I think that's a nice little story there, kind of her running across the buildings and her to stop the prisoner. The guy there, I forgot to mention, he's spinning a sign for the newly opened LEGO store. So, yeah, he's spinning a sign for that. Here's like, I guess you can call it an Easter egg. This is the purple ninja from LEGO Ninjago. He's going into the LEGO store. Really cool. I already mentioned the construction workers. There's the security guard. police officer. I'm just gonna call him police officer. And there we have the pizza guy. He's gonna go into the bank. Now, what's Batman doing there? Well, I will mention Batman and the Chinese restaurant in, I'm guessing, the second part of the video, or it depends how long this video is.
Note here before we get started, the first clip at least of this video, I have a weird camera angle. I have no idea how I have this so much extra space. I don't know what happened. That's just, sorry for that weird camera angle. I don't know what happened. I thought I had less of it on, like I thought I didn't have this big gap. But yeah. So back to the video.
So here is the brick bank. Turn off the lights. It's a little bit easier to look at these two buildings with the light off. So the brick bank, or I'm gonna call it the brick bank, just because it's based off of the actual brick bank set. Oh wow. Oh boy. I can see this video is going to require me to move this stand a whole lot. So, oh boy, ton of editing. Sorry about the cut there. So here we have the brick bank. We can see we got a pizza guy who is walking to the bank. And, I mean, I already mentioned that. Up on the roof here, man, I can see this is going to be really hard. We have a bird but this is Zane's bird from Lego Ninjago. At least that's what I think it's supposed to be. Actually, I think this came from another set, but it looks just like the bird from Lego Ninjago. And it is actually Ahsoka Tano's. She's using it to spy on the escaped prisoner who's breaking into the bank. The second story of the bank, if we remove this, like so, which is the beauty, these buildings do have interiors. Okay, this is where light comes in. So, sorry if the lighting's off and on, good and bad. It's just that I don't have a good lighting setup right now for this kind of scenario, just because the lighting's so weird. But here we have, this is where the accountants, I guess we would call them accountants, will be here. We've got, of course, one desk here with a bunch of papers, a desk here with only one paper, and a desk here with no papers, but the drawers are out. Over here we can see we've got a bank teller. Now he's a unique one. He's also kind of a photographer or journalist. So he's kind of bouncing between jobs right now. He's got a bag there. He's got his camera, a bunch of papers. And let me show you one of the decks. I think this is really cool. Sorry about that. I had to remove this. I had to put this desk back together. But here is one of the desks. All four of them are the exact same. We have here this filing cabinet. I'm sorry if you can't get this on screen very well. A filing cabinet here, like so. That's all black, by the way. And yeah, you can add like a 1x2 black piece to make it look like they're open. Also have a button here for emergencies. All four of the desks, I believe, have them. And yeah, I know the kind of the black and the brown don't really work. That's really just because I didn't have enough brown or black to like complete the desk. And you might be wondering, why does all four chairs look different? Well, that's because each one of the bank tellers brings their own chair. I don't know, that's just really my excuse for not having enough chairs of the same color. But yeah, here we have a staircase going down into the bank itself. Over here in this darkened corner, we have a big filing cabinet. There are three of these filing cabinets. We have a top one, which is closed. There we go. And then we have this bottom one, which is open. Using these, I think they call these groove pieces. I'm not 100% sure, but these groove pieces here. Hard to tell in the light. I turn off the light here. Does this help? I think it might. These groove pieces. There we go. That actually helps. These groove pieces out on this, so that it can actually look like it's open. Really cool. Then on the inside, see, this is the problem I have. I need this light on. Whoa, sorry about the blindness there. Need the light on to show off the inside of this bank, but also distracts. It also is hard to look at the black pieces. Here we have another closed filing cabinet like the top one. I won't get it out because it's annoying. It's pretty much the same thing, and also I hate to do with the light again. So that's the second story of the bank. You can remove this. Actually, you can remove the second story, but I'm going to put the roof back on. It's a lot easier. You grab it here in the back, below the second story right here, and you pull this up, I believe. Actually, no. Hold on. I know you can remove this. I know you can. Let me see if I can get this to work. It's hard to do with it's hard to do this. It's hard to do that with one hand. Grab it like so underneath, and then you just pull it like so. There you go. And here we have the second story. Here's a front look of the second story. There's a side look. And yeah, I did have... The windows are all mixed up because I have to do it because of the design of the limited pieces I have. But there we go. The second story. Right back here. Oops, took off his piece. And the second story might take off a couple pieces you might need for like the design. Here we have the first story. The first story of the bank is my own personal design. I didn't base this off of the original mock. Yes, oh, sorry about the running light again. Please forgive me. Over here we have a guard. This guard here, he's guarding the bank door, guarding the accountant there and other people. Also have a big vault door. Here we have a staircase that goes up, which the staircase actually goes one stud out of the mock. I just kind of realized that does go out one extra stud. On the inside of the bank, we can see we've got the girl here, and we've got the guy from Lord of the Rings. My excuse for using those Mega figures is that there's a Comic-Con event or some kind of costume event going on. Some kind of superhero event going on for them to be excused to wearing those. So they still probably need some money to buy stuff from the event. Here we have the bank teller, Lex Luthor's actual accomplice. Lex Luthor here, already mentioned that. He's in the back there, counting them, getting her money. Sorry about that. There we go. The detailing for the bank is based off of the original set, but I don't have the exact pieces, so I can't do it. Here's the side of the bank from this angle. From here, there's a look from there. Also got a nice little mailbox. This is actually inspired from Fortnite. I can't do the blue mailboxes, but I do have red pieces. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And that's the bank. That's really cool. I like the story going on here. You've got... The reason why you got some weird customers is that they're coming for the Comic-Con event or something like that. And then you have like a story between the actual bank tellers. You got the robber. And yeah, really cool. Next building I have is the ice cream place. This also has a nice little vent box on the top. Almost every building has that, except for, of course, the Chinese restaurant and the construction site. But here we have this. Here's the front look. A really nice, really cool. And they're all windows there. The red windows with the simple glass frame. Now the light pole here. This was not original. My original idea was to have this on the edge street, just like the one over there. But I kind of realized this is a road, and so it's a road, so you kind of need to have like a light pole here. It makes more sense. So I moved it there. And it was a last minute decision, and I kind of like it, I kind of hate it, because it's like there's no room to really go around it. But yeah, and there is this push button to walk across the street. Not really useful, like there's no way on the other side to know when you're supposed to walk. Kind of realizing that now. Of course, the giant ice cream there, ice cream cone with a nice little ice cream, vanilla ice cream there. Here's a side here. Now the reason why you need to actually have a road there, why I just had to put a road, is when you remove the roof, which unlike the bank, the whole roof with the top wall comes off. Really cool there. Is that there's actually a drive-through. You can actually drive through to the ice cream place. The only building here with like access, like a drive-through. I just kind of like that idea. Just kind of wanted to make it unique and different from the other buildings. So yeah, that's why that's one reason, the main reason why I put in the road. This is just what I was thinking about. That this is actually a street from Stranger Things because these are the actual people from Stranger Things. You got Eleven, you got Will, you got his mom. I just kind of thought it'd be kind of funny, if the Stranger Things was actually here. Like this is actually in Stranger Things, just for fun there. So yeah, I got the interior there. I love the bright orange or the blue. I wanted to make it look pop out and look I'm trying to think of the right word. Vibrant. There we go. I don't know why it took me so long. We've got that. It's really cool. You also have the only chair in this restaurant. I don't know what's up with that. I think I kind of ran out of chairs. I forgot to add more chairs. But yeah, I also had to use some chairs for the building and the other building. So kind of yeah. You've got that. You've got the cashier, and you've got the machine, and you got a big empty table. And she is already mentioned that. So yeah, that's really just it. And that's really just it for the ice cream shop. It is a lot. different than the other buildings. And it's just a lot plainer and less filling than the other buildings. And admittedly, there's not a whole lot of space for me to do anything else, honestly. But yeah, and I just kind of wanted to make a quick little building there. Nice, unique little building. And that's about the end of part 1, I guess. I don't think I'm going to put the minifigures in this video. Or, like I said, I don't know right now how the minifigures are going to go. But yeah, that is really cool. And starting our 2021 strong with this big mock, that's really good. And that's a great way for my channel to grow, having these big mocks. So yeah, let me give you guys, well, I want to show you guys the back of the two buildings. It kind of shows you off the bank a little bit. Not like the ice cream, like looking out to the street, looking out to the street in the bank. I mean, in the ice cream shop. But maybe I'll do that in part 2 of this video. So yes, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, please subscribe. Actually, that. And how long is the mock? I didn't mention this earlier, which was my plan, but how long is this mock? Oh, sorry about that. How long is this? Hopefully they get it. Hopefully I get this done quick before my tape gives out. My tape's giving out here. How long is this mock? I forgot to mention that in the beginning of this video. But my mock is about, I know it's over 39 inches because that's how long this new desk is. Here we go. Put this. Hold on, let me set up my tape measure. This mock, and I am proud to say it, is, hold on, 3 feet and 8 inches. 3 feet and 8 inches long. Hold on. I am proud to say it, but my mock is 3 feet and 8 inches long. Also, it is. I'm not lying to you. This is 3 feet long. And my mock is about 3 feet long and 5.5 inches wide. That is a very skinny mock. And is that the exact, actually, it's more like 5 inches. It's about 5.5 inches wide. Wait, the mock's only 5.5 inches. Wait, the mock's 3 feet long, but only 5.5 inches long. Even less than 5.5 inches wide. That is interesting, and I'm not lying. It's only 5.5 inches wide. Seemed a little thin, but that's the mock. And thank you guys for watching. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. And have a good year, and come back for part 2 of my Lego Street mock. Bye.